Hello everyone, welcome to Sunday Anime Chat. I am your host, Pop Culture Mechanic. Please call me Pop for short. So, it is Anime Day. Here we go. The last Anime Chat of January. Continuing on with the sports motif. I've done so far, as you can see, volleyball and hockey. And what are some of that? Oh, sumo wrestling and baseball. So, what will it be? You have to stick around to find out. Before we get into the regular news of the week, welcome everyone in the chat. Jake D, good to see ya. Yes, hail and glory to Wubstotska, always. Genitals. Welcome. Good to see you. I think this is your first time being on an anime chat of mine, so very welcome. Underground. How's it going? Good to see you. Oh, and Godzillionaire. Everyone's favorite kaiju is in the chat. And Sportsball. Yes, Sportsball. So, let's get to it. The news of the week. Courtesy of the Anime News Network. I'm just going to go through and pick a few of the stories that catch my eye, but if you lovely people happen to see anything, feel free to speak up and we can go over some of the other articles. What do we got here? First of all, Hell's Paradise, Jigo Kuraku anime's new video unveils 4 more cast members. Samurai Girl Real Bout High School Sora Inoue launches new manga. Makia, When the Promised Flower Blooms anime film rescreens in Japan starting on February 23rd. Yume Uchida performs ending theme song for the Marginal Service TV anime. Oh, here's something. Kenji Studio cancels Kickstarter for English release of Santa Company anime film. Now, why would they cancel the Kickstarter, I wonder? Let's have a look here. It says here, Kenji Studio cancels campaign for Santa Company Secret of Christmas. Kickstarter suspends campaign for Santa Company Midsummer Merry Christmas. Kenji Itotsu's Kenji Studio canceled its Kickstarter campaign for the English dubbed and English subtitled version of the Santa Company Secret of Christmas. Santa Company Christmas no Himitsu anime film on January 14th. The campaign had raised $7,288 of its $9,238 goal. Excuse me. Kenji Studio posted a statement regarding the cancellation on January 14th, but the statement is locked to backers only. Kickstarter suspended Kenji Studio's Kickstarter campaign for the English dubbed and English subtitled version of the Santa Company Midsummer Merry Christmas anime film after 27 backers had pledged $1,100 to the campaign. Kickstarter also suspended the company's campaign to release the Santa Company color manga in English. Kickstarter's policy states that project suspensions are permanent and cannot be reversed. Kenji Studio launched the campaigns on December 19th. All 3 campaigns were originally scheduled to run until January 18th. Itoso held a Kickstarter campaign in 2013 to fund the first Santa Company film, which met its $50,000 goal. The original anime debuted at the Tokyo International Film Festival in October 2014. Santa Company Secret of Christmas, an extended film version of the film, opened theatrically in Japan in November 2019. The new version commemorated 100 years of diplomatic relations between Japan and Finland. Okay. So yeah, I agree, Godzillionaire. Like, what's up with Kickstarter? What's their problem? Santa Company Midsummer Merry Christmas debuted worldwide online through My Anime List in January 2021. Orenda and Umi no Magnet Education Committee worked with Kenji Studio to release the film. The film aims to raise awareness of marine waste and is part of the Change for the Blue initiative by the Nippon Foundation's Umi to Nippon project. Yuzuki Momoi and Chiharu Shinagawa launched the Santa Company Color manga online in 2019. The second and third compiled book volumes, which were the final ones, launched in December 2021. They don't go into much detail as to why this happened. So, if it was for me, I would say don't count on Kickstarter to help you out. Yeah, I wish they'd give a little more information as to what happened. Anybody out there got any ideas? Is Kickstarter that bad to deal with? I can't remember if I ever dealt with them before. Megumi-han Chikahiro Kobayashi joined cast of Trigun Stampede anime. Reina Kondo performs opening first theme for My Clueless First Friend anime. Kickstarter's launch for Jetro collaboration anime projects with studios Ikura Animal, Gorilla, Picona. More Kickstarters. Natsumi Takamori performs the quintessential quintuplets Goto Pazu story game's theme song. Okay, well now it's time for check the Japan's video game rankings for January 16th to 22nd. No surprise here, I've been seeing a lot of people playing this. Number 1, Fire Emblem Engage. Number 2, Pokemon Scarlet Violet. 3 is Splatoon 3. Then followed up by Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Nintendo Switch Sports, Minecraft, Mario Party Superstars, Momotaro Densetsu. Number 9 is a PS5 game, Gran Turismo 7. Number 10, Smash Brothers Ultimate. Oh, and number 11, a game that I'm playing, One Piece Odyssey for the PS4. Yeah, I bought that exact version. Continuing on, for the Nintendo Switch, Dragon Quest Treasures. Then Animal Crossing. And then for the PS5, One Piece Odyssey. After that is Sekai no Asoba Taisen 51 for the Switch. Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival. Ring Fit Adventure. Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Really? Breath of the Wild is like 19? Wow, that's surprising. What's up with that? Why did that all of a sudden come back? And then finally, to round out the list, at number 20 is Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 Special. Yeah, top 7 are Nintendo, Godzillionaire. It's no secret that the Switch does really well in Japan. Glory to Nintendo Stokes. Oh, Breath of the Wild is getting traction again because the next game is coming out soon. Yeah, in May, I believe, was the release date. It should be number 1. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I see quite a few people playing Fire Emblem Engage. Tears of the Nerd Portal. He really does not think that Breath of the Wild is the best Zelda game. He is very, very adamant that it's like, nope, it's not the best. First we saw the video game rankings, now we'll see the TV rankings. See how that is. Okasan, the Toisho movie, aired on January 22nd with a 0.4%. I guess that's a pretty low rating there. Number 1, or with the most average household rating, is Saze-san, and then Detective Conan, followed by Chibi Maruko-chan, then One Piece. Nice to see. One Piece is always usually in middle of the pack. It's nice to see that. My Hero Academia Season 6 is after that, followed by Doraemon, then Crayon Shin-chan, Delicious Party Precure, and Oshiri Tantai. And the very last one, animated Usaru no George, or Curious George. And that's the top watched shows there. MHA has gotten dark now. It's awesome. Okay, well, no spoilers. Okay, I haven't watched. I haven't caught up yet. I waited until the season 5 DVDs come out, so I'm gonna get those, and then my wife and I'll watch those. So I'm trying to avoid all kinds of spoilers about season 6. Next up, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. Second Attack TV anime reveals English cast in a premiere. R-Type Final 3 Evolved PS5 game streams new trailer. Oh wow, R-Type. Good old side shooter. You gotta be going, Jake D. Gotta complete much studying. Good, good. We will continue bringing glory, don't worry. And you make sure you study hard. I want to see you pass those exams you got coming up. Next up, My Hero Academia anime's English dub casts Erika Lindbeck as Lady Nagant. Kaguya-sama Love is War film screens in North America on February 14th. How appropriate. Love is War film, and it's February 14th is Valentine's Day. New ensemble stars. Suyoku Selection Element anime project announced for April 6th to debut on YouTube. The Cafe Terrace and its Goddesses anime streams character video for Shiragiku Ono. A Galaxy Next Door TV anime reveals new promo video, more cast, theme song, artist, April 8th debut. Back to Thursday now. Compile Heart teases new Hyperdimension Neptunia shooting game. Okay, I do have a game for the Vita Hyperdimension Neptunia game. I've really got to get into that. Crunchyroll debuts By the Grace of the Gods Season 2, Ningen Fushin, Bofuri Season 2, anime's English dubs. Wild Hearts game trailer previews Golden Tempest fight. The marginal service anime cast Yuma Uchida. The Aristocrats Otherworldly Adventure anime's second video reveals more cast and staff, ending song, and April debut. Back to Wednesday. The Klutzy Witch anime film reveals 3 more cast members. Tango Gameworks announces Hi-Fi Rush Rhythm Action Xbox Series XS PC game for same-day release. There's a lot going on in that title right there. But it's a rhythm game. It's coming for the Xbox and the PC. Dragon Quest, The Adventures of Dai smartphone game ends service. Oh, once again, I am not a big fan of phone games because things like this happen. You get into the game and then they can just end the service whenever they feel like it or when it's not profitable anymore. And you're out all that work you put into it. So buy physical, everybody. That's the way to go. Physical games. Next up, what do we got here? Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life Games Papercraft trailer reveals June 27th launch for Switch, PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. My unique skill makes me OP even at level 1. Anime reveals promo video cast July premiere. OP at level 1? That could be an interesting one. Let's have a look here. The official website for the television anime of Nazuna Miki and Subachi's My Unique Skill Makes Me OP even at level 1 light novel series revealed on Thursday, a teaser promotional video, cast, additional staff, and July premiere. And there's our cast. Kaito Ishikawa as Ryoto Sato. Rin Kasumi as Emily Brown. Should be able to tell us what the story is about here. Here we go. Ryota Sato gets the surprise of his life when he's suddenly transported to another world and nearly clobbered at the hands of a young, pretty adventurer, Emily Brown. This new world revolves around defeating monsters and profiting on whatever they drop, food, money, items, etc. Unfortunately for Ryota, he has no skills to speak of until he learns that he has the ability to get rare drops. Suddenly his luck turns around. Or does it? Kodansha US has also licensed the light novel series. The series has exceeded a cumulative total of 1.1 million copies in circulation. Okay, so everyone's going to want him in their party, and fights are going to ensue, I'm assuming, about who gets to have this guy who gets rare drops from all the monsters they defeat. I guess we'll see what happens in July. Next up, Gora, King's Records, Ayaka, A Story of Bond's original anime reveals character, promo video, theme songs, artists. Live action Insomniacs, After School Films teaser reveals June opening. We got North American anime manga releases in January 22 to 28. RPG Time, The Legend of Right game receives nomination for Independent Games Festival Awards. Well, I'm always up for a good game. The Independent Games Festival announced on Tuesday its nominations for this year's Independent Games Festival Awards. The event nominated Deskworks RPG Time, The Legend of Right game in the Excellence in Visual Art category. The game also received honorable mention for the Nuovo Award and the Sumas McNally Grand Prize. Aniplex of America released the game for Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 on August 18th and on PC via Steam on September 13th. The title is a role-playing game styled after notebook sketch drawings. In the game's world, young aspiring game designer Kenta designs his own hand-drawn RPG and the player experiences it. The game launched for Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Windows platforms in March 2022. Anybody played this? I haven't even heard of this one. Called RPG Time, The Legend of Right game. Might be worth having a look at. Seems like it's out on a lot of the consoles out there. High Dive adds Karakuri Circus anime. I think High Dive is just killing it this year. They're getting their hands on some good shows to watch. And it's good that they give Crunchyroll a run for their money, because we can't just let Crunchyroll do whatever they want. They have to have some kind of competition in order to make sure they put out good product, because that's what we all want. When it comes right down to it, we want accurate translations, and we want them to deliver it on time. What else we got here? What else? Acro Trip TV anime unveils staff, character, visuals, manga promo video. Bastard Heavy Metal Dark Fantasy anime's second season reveals 2 more cast members. Seven Deadly Sins Four Nights of the Apocalypse anime reveals teaser, cast, 2023 debut by Telecom Animation Film. Make My Day anime reveals trailer, key art, new cast member, February 2nd premiere. Make My Day? Is that like a Clint Eastwood reference? Dirty Harry? Make My Day anime. We'll have to see what that's about. It's Netflix began streaming the official trailer of the Make My Day anime, an adaptation of an original story by manga creator Yasuo Otagaki. He did Moonlight Mile, Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt on Tuesday, where it revealed the anime's February 2nd premiere. Netflix first announced the sci-fi anime as a film in 2021, but the company now states the anime is a series. I wonder if it's more profitable for them to do it that way. If you do it as a film, maybe not. But if you do it as a series, maybe that's what their plan is. Netflix also revealed the anime's key art. And there it is there. Make my day. And a good morning to you, Alex Moore. Thanks for joining us. I'm just looking at some of the news of the week. There's this Netflix series, anime, Make My Day. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll give us a rundown on what it is. Okay, here we go. Netflix describes the story. The snowy, ice-covered planet Coldfoot is home to a precious energy-rich ore called SIG. On the surface, the planet seems to be a crime-free utopia, but in reality, prisoners are used for back-breaking SIG mining. Jim, a young prison guard, rushes to the site of a sudden mining accident to find a mysterious creature attacking the humans. Okay, well, not much to go on. But there you go. If you have Netflix, give it a watch. Let me know. I do not have Netflix, so I rely on you guys. Where are we at here? Kubo won't let me be invisible. Anime delayed after episode 6 due to the coof. Place further than the universe anime gets stage play in May. Golden Kingdom and Water Kingdom anime films climax trailers streamed. Oh, One Piece Film Red jumps back to number 3. Aikatsu Mirai no Starway opens at number 10. The first Slam Dunk stays at number 1. Suzume at number 2. That's good. I mean, it's nice to see it up there in the top 3. Sailor Moon Cosmos anime film reveals 3 more cast members. Okay, so there's going to be a Sailor Moon film. Back to Monday, Crunchyroll reveals Vinland Saga 2nd season anime's English dubcast premiere. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Vinland Saga. Anybody else get in on that? It says here, Ian Sinclair, Wendy Powell, more joined cast for dub on Monday. Crunchyroll revealed that it is streaming the English dub for the 2nd season of the television anime of Makoto Yukimura's Vinland Saga manga on Monday. And all these people are the voice actors. Mike Haimoto will return to play Thorfinn, and Josh Grell will again voice Canute in the 2nd season. The two are reprising the roles from Sentai Filmworks' English dub. Canute wasn't, if I recall my English history, wasn't he the first king of what became Britain or Great Britain? Wasn't Canute the first one? Anybody else know the history, some of the history of the British Isles? Additional voices include Ash Thurman, Jennifer Alex, Josh Martin, Jeff Plunk, Mike McGee, Tom Laughlin, Gerardo Davila, Evan Jasso, Marcus Stimac, and Jennifer Obushun. The anime's 2nd season premiered on January 9th on Tokyo MX, BS11, and Gifu Broadcasting. The anime is streaming in Japan on Netflix and other services. Netflix is also streaming the anime worldwide, except in China, and Crunchyroll is streaming the season worldwide, except in Asia. Crunchyroll is also streaming the season with English, Latin, American, Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese, German, and French dubs. Wow, it's a lot. The first season staff will return for the 2nd season at animation studio MAPPA instead of WIT Studio. I've heard good things about MAPPA. I heard they do good work. I've probably seen some of their work, but I can't recall it off the top of my head. The anime's first season Premiered in July 2019, Amazon Prime Video streamed the anime both in Japan and overseas. Sentai Filmworks licensed the anime for home video release. High Dive and Netflix began streaming the series in July. The two services each streamed 2 separate English dubs. No, that would be Atishtan, or whatever you spell it. Okay. I thought there was a King Canute in there somewhere. Yukimura launched the series in Kodansha's Weekly Shonen magazine in 2005, but Kodansha moved the series to afternoon later that year. Yukimura started drawing the 4th and final arc of the manga in November 2019. The series has over 7 million copies in circulation. Kodansha USA Publishing is releasing the manga in English. So there you go, all the Vinland Saga fans out there. Okay, where was I? Still back here. On Monday, the Ice Guy and his cool female colleague TV anime reveals English dub cast premiere. Record of Ragnarok 2 anime unveils second promo video. 73rd Berlin International Film Festival hosts international premiere of Makoto Shinkai's Suzume film. Skippin' Loafer anime reveals first promo video. One Piece Suzume Inu O Lonely Castle Slam Dunk nominated for Japan Academy Film Prizes. Well, that's good. I always like to see our favorite franchises get awards, get some recognition. Okay, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime film earns estimated $1.4 million US in US opening weekend. Okay, I didn't even know they were having a opening weekend. Has anyone else watched this? I haven't gotten into Reincarnated as a Slime. Apparently they're on their 4th season. Various Day Life game launches for iOS, Android on January 23rd. That was last week. My Home Hero anime unveils more cast and new visual. You were going to watch it but had to finish season 2? That's fair. Back to last Sunday. And I believe I've covered these last Sunday. My Home Hero anime. More cast, new visual. Well, let's have a look here. Film ranks number 8 for 3-day weekend. And a good morning to Whoopa Troopa. Hail, comrade leader. Glory to Whoopstutska. Says here, Deadline reported on Saturday that The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Scarlet Bond, anime film earned $697,000 in the United States on Friday, including Thursday preview screenings. Box Office Mojo lists the film earned an estimated $507,000 on Saturday and an estimated $250,000 on Sunday. Box Office Mojo lists the film's 3-day estimated gross at $1,459,515, ranking at number 8 for the weekend. The film opened in the US and Canada on Friday, and it is screening in Japanese with English subtitles and with an English dub. Crunchyroll premiered the film in the UK and Ireland on January 18th, Australia on January 19th, and will premiere in Mexico on January 26th. The film will also screen in the Middle East and in additional territories in 2023. And Crunchyroll will announce the dates in the future. Crunchyroll will screen the film in all major global territories, excluding Asia, in early 2023. The film's rollout overseas will include the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Canada, France, Germany, South Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and South and Central America. The film opened in Japan on November the 25th and ranked number 2. The movie sold 313,000 tickets with 416 million yen, about $3 million US, in the first 3 days. Fuse, the author of the original light novel series, drafted the film's brand new original story. The story centers on a new country named Raja, located to the west of Tempest. Rimuru and his companions get involved in a long-running conspiracy that swirls around a woman with a mysterious power. Rimuru and his commander Benimaru also encounter another ogre survivor named Hiro, who used to hold Benimaru in high regard. So there you go. Reincarnated as a slime movie. I had not heard that it was coming over to be in theaters. But good. That's what we need. We need more anime in the theaters, wouldn't you say? We have to with a lot of the garbage that Hollywood's putting out. We got to rely on Japan to send us over some good watching. And I believe that is it for the news of the week. If anyone wants to see any or dive deeper into any of these articles, just shout it out. We'll see if we can't go over something a little more deeper. But if not, we're going to get to the main event. And I bet you everyone's just dying to know what sports anime I watched. What will it be? Will it be one of your favorites? Will it be something that you've never heard of before? Will it be an entirely different sport than what you think it is? Underwater basket weaving? Damn it, you guessed it! How'd you know? Man, must be a spy. I need the Wupstotskin secret police to come here and check for a spy in my house. Make it happen, please, comrade leader. Okay, seeing as how no one has said anything, we will go like this. Nope, it's not volleyball. Nope, it's not hockey. Not baseball. Not sumo. It is, drumroll please, we got cycling. We got cycling. Specifically, high school cycling. And there we go. It's called Yowamushi Pedal. And it is pretty intense. I watched Yowamushi Pedal the movie. And that was quite enjoyable. It's only an hour and a half long. Just have to find it here. There we go. So, Yowamushi Pedal the movie. Sakamichi and the other Sohoku team members receive an invitation to compete in Kumamoto High Province Mountain Range Race towards the end of summer. The top tier teams from around the country compete in this race, including Sohoku's rivals Hakone Academy, which yearns to take down Sohoku, Kyoto Fushimi and Hiroshima Kuraminami, as well as Kumamoto Daiichi high schools led by Shin Yoshimoto. So there are a lot of high schools that want to take down these main characters. It is quite hilarious and gets really intense as you watch this. As I was watching the film, just watching these guys give it their all, go all out to race and ride their bikes as hard as they can, you could just feel the intensity coming at you through the screen. It was awesome. Yowamushi Pedal. Do that. Do this. And we've got pictures here. these are your main characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's more than that. Hang on, there's more. And it's funny because you watch the beginning of the movie, our main character, the main fella we follow, which is Sakamichi. He is getting in line to pick up some Blu-ray disc of an anime called Love Hime. So he's an otaku. And it figures later on in the story, or in the movie, as we watch them battle against the other cyclists. As you can see, lots of fun times. Who knew cycling racing could be so intense? And watching watching them just arrive. So these guys, this team, Sohoku, they fly to their destination in Japan, the Kumamoto region. And then the other teams hop on the bullet train. Well, you should see the stare down that happens on that bullet train. Everybody knows everybody. And there's a lot of rivalry you get to see. So it was quite enjoyable. I really did enjoy. I didn't think I would. I'm not by any means a cycling fan. I I ride my bike, but Conciliator. The bullet train, Alec Baldwin's favorite way to travel. Oh, that guy. Like, honestly, the flippant attitude that happens on movie sets is, they really got to put a stop to that. There's no reason that that should have happened. It's a sad, tragic thing, and you know what? Just own up to it. But yes, after the bullet train ride, they arrive, and of course everyone has the stare down. And for our main character team, this is the team we're rooting for. Having, there's television series to watch and such. And a good morning to you, Mike, from Pacific 414. Welcome. This is the last sports anime of the month. And I'll focus on something else coming up in February, but January is sports month, and this last one is cycling. So these guys have won. These guys had won the inter-high school championship, and all the other teams are gunning for them again. But one of their main guys is going to be, as the typical trope is, moving away overseas. That seems to be a common trope in Japanese stories, is that one of the main people you really like is going to be moving away, and the team will never be the same. Who is it? Well, you're just going to have to watch it and find out. The amount of intensity that these guys put in, and the just crazy. The effort. You get faces like that. That's nightmare fuel right there. But yeah, there's a good shot there. That's some of the that's their other rivals. And everyone has their specialty. Some guys are good on mountain courses. They're good. I think they call them climbers. Fast and Furious pedaling. It's all about family and being fast and furious. So yeah, there you go. That's how you can tell you're a solid team. Everybody fist bump right in the middle as you're riding your bike. So That might be your sleep paralysis demon. Yeah, everyone. You want to see people gritting their teeth and riding hard? You're going to love this show. But yes, it's also a television series. This, I just watched the movie because it's always good to, it's a good way to watch some shows that you, if you don't have enough time to watch the whole series, watch a movie. It'll kind of, some movies will compress the series all into like a 1.5 hour show that you can get the gist of. But yes, lots and lots of riding hard. And you'll see it's really neat the way they all ride in a line. I guess that cuts the wind and it helps the other riders. So you can like draft them and not have to put in as much effort. And also didn't know that there was a live action version too. So you don't want to watch anime? You can watch a live action version. So that's always good for a laugh. It's not super over the top. Like there's no like special attacks or anything like that, or nobody's like superhuman. You know, they just ride their guts out because they want it. They need to beat the other teams. So I would say this would be on my go ahead and give it a watch. It's not terrible. It's not a masterpiece. It's going to change your life. It's just a good competitive anime. And just seeing the teamwork come together, that's, you know, you like to see that. Everyone knows they're on the team and they have their roles to perform. And they do it to the best of their ability. And it's pretty fun. I enjoyed it. The uniforms for the school, man, oh man, yellow pants, just gets you. Like, that's, you wanted to be unique and stand out, there you go, wear those clothes. I think I'd have to kick my own ass if I wore something like that. Oh, there's even a stage play. Leave it to the Japanese to go all out. You don't just get a manga, you don't get an anime, and then you get a stage play, and then you get a live action adaptation. It's pretty good. I like how they go all out. Oh, also, what was I? The fella who is the original creator, Wataru Watanabe, he had staff roles in all of the shows. In the manga staff roles, he did story and art. I don't think he's not the creator, but he did story and art for the celebration of Haruhi Suzumiya. And if you're an anime fan, you definitely have heard of Haruhi Suzumiya. Oh, and another one called Densha Otoko, the story of a train man. So, if you like trains, there's one for you to watch. So, yes, I would say go ahead, give it a watch. The movie version is good because it doesn't take long to get them going to the race where they have to go. So definitely try it out. You definitely have to see how his otaku session comes in during the race. I think that was the most I laughed is when that part of the movie happened. So you'll know what I mean if you watch it. Maybe not the most what you guys thought it would be. Maybe you thought maybe I was going to do Prince of Tennis or Kuroko no Basuke. But if you've watched my channel for any length of time, you'll know I try not to do what everyone else is doing. Maybe that's detrimental to my YouTube channel, but I want to be not like everybody else. I want to be a little more unique, try to find things that are a little more obscure and present them to everyone. So it's like, here's this. I know there's the main stuff, but here's this offshoot, or here's something that's not getting a lot of attention right now, and I bring attention to it. So that's why I chose cycling. I could have chosen basketball or like football, Ice Shield 21. I could have chosen, swimming, but I don't think I was ready to watch free. So, what else was there? Golf. I could have watched Birdie Wing, but I didn't. No, I made my choice and I stand by it. I don't want to be like just following the trends. Yeah, maybe my YouTube channel will suffer, but oh well. I'm going to stand by my convictions. Moving along. Now that you guys know that it was cycling anime, what I'm watching right now and what I just finished watching. Okay, so I just finished watching Cutie Honey from 1973. That was 25 episodes. Should be here somewhere. Here it is. Cutie Honey. Yeah, 25 episodes. I believe it was something I had to watch because it was created by Go Nagai, and he did some very iconic people. Is better to do what you want than what is trendy? Ah, yes, Whoopa. Yeah, exactly. I'm hoping that it will stand out. Godzillionaire. But we need another video on why The Last Jedi was awful for Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, when there's other guys out there doing it and doing it a lot better, like, who do I watch? I watch It's a Gundam. I find his videos are hilarious, and there's no way I could compete the way he does his videos. People out there like Gary from Nerdrotic or Geeks and Gamers, Az from Heel versus Babyface. Like those guys, they rip on stuff, and that's their thing. They do it very well. I like to enjoy life. I don't want to torture myself by watching garbage. And yeah, I choose right off the bat whether I decide it's garbage or not. Sometimes I won't even watch it and I won't even try it because I get that vibe already that it's garbage. So I'm not going to waste my time. I want to talk about fun, happy things that I like, and hopefully people get that vibe. They come here and we can have happy times, not miserable times, Check out Megalobox. Good short 12 episode series. Megalobox. Where have I heard that name before? Megalobox. Okay, yeah. Alright, Godzillionaire. I'll have a look at that. I am going to make a note. I'm grabbing a pen and paper. That's how I do it here. I am old school. Pen and paper. Megalo box. There we go. Doing it right. Yeah, thanks, Jenna. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try. It may not be, well, may not be right, but it's what I think. So you find it hard to watch channels that just talk about how stuff is bad? Not that you're against negativity, just that I already know stuff is bad. Yeah, no, that makes sense. You can only take so much of it. I learned a lot of years ago that if you get bombarded with negative stuff, you yourself can't see anything good anymore. So the thing is to try to lessen that. Don't get bombarded with just stuff is bad, this is bad, that is bad, don't watch this, don't watch that. How about, I really enjoy this, let's watch this together, or I enjoy doing that, let's do that. Oh yeah, Jenna, I agree too. Friday Night Tights, I would always come home from work and tune in, after dinner. And yeah, after a while, it was just like, okay, this is okay. Yes, we get it. That's bad. That's terrible. That's awful. Yep. Okay. What about good stuff? What about things that make you happy? But I think that it's just, unfortunately, in humanity's nature that they like to watch people being miserable or bad things. I don't get it. Yeah, I hope everyone that comes here to my channel, we can watch and talk about happy things and how we enjoy, what things that we enjoy. So yeah. You quit watching FNT months ago, Godzillionaire? Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much the same for me. Same with, I used to watch Quartering a lot. Now I don't. Just because, same thing. Nothing against Jeremy or whatever, but I just didn't want to watch his stuff like that anymore, so. Yeah, negative stuff all the time is not good for you. Exactly, Whoopa. Yep, you nailed it. You stopped with Friday Night Tights once I started my little Friday streams for a few reasons. There you go. You always hear if you love something, you tell 3 people. If you hate something, you'll tell 5 people. Oh, I've never heard of that before. What I'm liking right now is a show called Handyman Saito in Another World. That's a fun show. I like it. He does handyman things with his wizard and the fairy and the warrior. So, and there's sort of a little bit of a romance, maybe a little one-sided between him and the warrior, but she's a strong warrior. And she likes Saito, but he thinks he's kind of oblivious to it. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully they can work on that storyline a bit. Negative, you do think leaves a bigger impact on the human brain? Yes. I subscribe to a few Instagram people who have good quotes on the human condition. And one was from Bruce Lee, and he said, don't say negative things about yourself because your body can't tell the difference even if you're joking. He said that's why, because it casts spells, he says that's why it's called spelling for words. So Bruce Lee, very smart fella. He knew a lot of things. Handyman has a good party set. Yes, Alex, I agree. It's fun too watching it. Here you got this guy who was a handyman in his old life, and now in this new one, he uses his skills there to open up treasure chests and all that. and he helps with making them things, and yeah, it's great. I like it. Hopefully they keep it up with a good story. That's why you enjoy now that you found me. Okay, yeah. The Underground, Almighty Lolly has some good stuff, especially on Berserk. Just can't do the Friday Night Tights type content anymore. Yeah, I get it. I think they've dug themselves into a hole because now where do you go? When people tune in, are they going to lose viewers if they start talking positively about stuff they like? Or are they going to, I don't know if they're trapped or not. It'd be neat to sort of follow and see what happens. Never heard of that channel before? Which channel was that? Almighty Lolly? Or the Underground? Sure you have. Hey, morning, Blaine. Good to see you. The surprise sports anime, in case you haven't listened, was cycling. I did a high school cycling team. Was pretty good. I would recommend it. It's called Yowamushi Pedal, and I just watched the movie. Pretty fun. Bruce Lee's library is at the Wing Luke Museum here in Seattle. Oh man, I'd like to go there because yeah, he lived in Seattle. He had his school there, I'm sure. And he trained, who was it? Dan Inosanto. And I believe Dan Inosanto taught him Eskrima. The Underground is cool, even if they are stooge. Don't be stooge, Underground. Don't be stooge. Hopefully we can rehome Lofty and give him some joy to talk about. That would be a good idea. They are stooge, but they are our stooge. Exactly, Jenna. There you go. As long as the super chats keep rolling in, the FNT and G&G crowd will stay the course. Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, if they started not dissing stuff and start talking positively about things, they might lose their viewers. Because for some reason, people like Misery. I don't know. Just, it's strange to me. Being a lot older than the average YouTuber, I'm just saying, you realize after a while that you're only on this earth for a limited time, so you have a very short time, and that time should be spent being happy and enjoying the things you love to do, not being angry at things and wallowing in rage. You should try to enjoy your life because it's very short. Yowamushi is a VA friend's favorite. Virginia, Blaine? Remember, I'm not too good with state abbreviations. But that's good. I don't know if you've seen it. I thought it was all right for just a nice cycling anime. Kind of like a popcorn movie, I guess they'd call it. Whoopa, you always say only cover things you care about. Like if you care about something and it makes me angry, I'll be negative about it. But if I know I'll hate it already, why bother? Yeah, Blaine, it's rage bait, for sure. And Jenna, misery loves company. Unfortunately, that's so true. Alex, you can always watch something else. I can't stand overly positive shill channels. Yes, there's a fine line. And you can tell right away. I do that with some of the Nintendo channels I watch, where they say, well, I won't watch them after, but if I watch them and they're like, oh yeah, this game, oh, so awesome, this game, so awesome. It's like, you can say the problems with some of these games, But if you're a shill, then, yeah. Oh, Viet voice actor. Sorry, Blaine. Jeez. I wasn't sure. So your voice actor friend's favorite. That's awesome. I enjoyed it. I think people should just give it a try. Yowamushi. Being happy? What is this? Happiness only comes from bringing glory to Whoopstotsk. That is why all the squalid masses are happy. Isn't that right, Whoopa? Whoopstotka's happiness is your happiness. If you don't like something, go at it with. Do this instead. Yes. Yeah. 100% Blaine. You know it. You've been doing this a long time, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just don't go full synthetic, man. You never go full synthetic. Never go full synthetic, man. FNT and crew was cathartic after you discovered them after The Last Jedi, and it's super pissed at Star Wars. Now it's just kind of like, I'm over it. Indeed, his wife Stooge are always unhappy, yes. Also, I'm watching Kankole Season 2. Let's Meet at Sea. That is pretty intense as far as fleet girls go. But I love the battles they're in. It's pretty crazy. Now that I'm done Cutie Honey, I'm going to catch up on Lupin the Third from 1972, I believe. Yeah, Lupin the Third from 1971. Okay. This show is awesome. Like, he is a great thief. He's thinking ahead of everyone by like 2 or 3 steps in order to win out in the end. I will continue One Piece watching. I'm up to... Where am I up to now? Punk Hazard. They're on Punk Hazard. They're rescuing the children from Caesar. So... that's where I'm at with that one. Just got to continue on. And then the sumo wrestling anime I want to finish too. Because I want to see whether this guy actually turns his life around. And actually becomes a decent person. But we'll see. Yeah, there's a time for everything. Exactly, Blaine. Lupin the Third is a loose adaptation of Jennifer Lawrence's early life. Wasn't she the first thief ever? The first to do that? I'm sure it was. Didn't she do like Ocean's 11, but was like all on her own, and she did everything all by herself? Was it called Ocean's 1? Jennifer Lawrence invented taking things. So true. Yeah. We'll see what's on my upcoming list as well. There's my watching list right now, but then what is coming up on planning? Aim for the Ace. I wouldn't mind watching that. It's tennis. Ashita no Joe. It's a boxing one. Yeah, Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I know a lot of people watched that already, and they said it was good, so I've got that on the list. You watch a lot of streams about anime for someone who doesn't watch anime? That is true, Whoopa. That is very true. We do enjoy having you here, though. Even if you don't watch a lot of it, it's not bad. I mean, I know you watch your Pokemon movies, though. Pretty sure. What else? Oh, Ketsudan. There you go. So Ketsudan is a strict retelling of the Pacific side of World War II. So this would be from the Japanese perspective. I'm quite, at least I think so. I'm very interested to see how this goes. It's from 1971, so I don't think they'll hold back on anything. I haven't watched a lot of recent ones, to be honest. You want to watch the Mewtwo Strikes Back remake. Oh. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I think I did watch that one. Mewtwo? So Ketsudan will be one that I want to watch. And Zepang is also about World War II, but it's like that one movie called The Final Countdown, if anyone remembers that one from 1984, I think, where a American aircraft carrier goes back in time and they could potentially stop the start of World War II by intercepting the Japanese from bombing Pearl Harbor. So this one called Zepang, which I believe Zepang is what they called Japan back in the day. Blaine, can you please correct me if I'm wrong? I want to say that that's what I read is what Zepang means. But this is a Japanese missile destroyer that goes back in time during World War II, and they could wipe out the entire American fleet in one fell swoop if they felt like it. But now they've got to take into account history, what's going to happen, what's their effect on the timeline going to be by interfering and defeating the whole American Navy. So it's only 26 episodes long. Definitely watch it. And Alex, you said, yeah, you've been looking for World War II anime? There you go. So yeah, Zepang. Well, it looks like here's a few recommendations, Alex, if you can see. There's Silent Service. Obviously, that'll be about the submarines. Future Warrior 1908X. Konpeki no Kantai. I don't know if those are World War II ones, but definitely check out Ketsudan and Zepang. Any suggestions for Berserk lovers such as yourself? Just haven't taken the time to find something similar. I haven't watched Berserk. I want to see what it's about. Let's see. If I sort of know what the story is about, I can recommend you some anime. Berserk. Europe during the Middle Ages, Berserk story of revenge set in the castle town of Midland. Recently, the town has seen a rise of a wicked king who uses demonic minions to control and victimize his subjects. However, when a loathsome soldier enters the town calling himself the Black Swordsman and armed to the teeth, many sense his king's days of unchecked oppression are over. Soon the Black Swordsman is plying his trade by hunting down the king's evil servants, giving no quarter, preparing to exact his vengeance on the king. Okay, so medieval anime. Well, hang on. Maybe there will be some suggestions. The recommendation that they say on that are Vinland Saga, Devilman Crybaby, Claymore, Evangelion. Okay. Kingdom, Monster, Gungrave. Maybe try Vinland Saga? Hello, Gap After Dark. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Whoopa, you like learning about Russian war perspectives a lot. Okay. Yeah, because it's hard to find stuff told from the perspective that you want. You want a certain perspective. It's like, yeah, I want it from this perspective. I want it from Russian. I want it from this one. Yeah, Vinland Saga is good. Okay, good to know, Jenna. If you have watched that one already, definitely should find something. But yes, World War II. I am quite the 20th century amateur historian. I do like my history from that time period. Learning about that sort of helps understand what's happening now. If you can dig deep enough and find the facts and such. Kishin Core is one I want to watch. Kishin Core. It's an alternative telling about World War II. I believe aliens are involved and they team up with the Nazis and they have giant robots. So it's like mecha, aliens, and World War II. So there you go. It's all wrapped up into one. If you can find Kishin Core, what else do they call it? They call it something else too. Kishin Heiden, or Alien Defender Geo Armor Kishin Core, or Machine God Core Panzer Robot. So there you go. Okay, thank you, Blaine. I knew you would know. See, it's not knowing everything, it's knowing who to ask. Zepang is the Chinese word for Japan, which is why we call it Japan when they call themselves Nihon. There you go. First of the North Star? You mean fist, right? Fist of the North Star is your usually suggestion with Kenshiro. Yes. A guy that can punch you so hard your head explodes? He was One Punch Man before One Punch Man. At least that's what it seems. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I've been suggested to watch Legend of Galactic Heroes. I heard that's really good. I've been told it is, so definitely put that on my to watch list. I know that I know nothing, Plato. Like I say, it's not knowing everything, it's just knowing where to find it. You also know that you don't know much, so I guess you could say that I'm somewhat of a philosopher myself. What's that guy's name? That meme from Spider-Man. You know I'm something of a philosopher myself. Oh, what's his name now? I can't remember. Anybody, you guys must know. I just can't remember his name right now. Willem Dafoe, right? Played the Green Goblin. Man, that took a bit. The old recall. Sometimes you gotta give an old jump start to the brain for the old recall to kick in. As you get older, it takes a little longer. Galactic Heroes checks all your boxes, Alex Moore. Excellent. Good to know. I think you and I have sort of the same tastes, except for Chainsaw Man, because, you know, Chainsaw Man is mid. And waifus are trash tier. Come at me. Come on. So yes, that's pretty much it of what I'm watching, what I'm going to watch. As far as the new season goes, where do we go here? There we go. What? Winter 2023. The only show I've been watching, and I've been meaning to get to Tomo-chan as a girl. I've been meaning to get to that. I want to see what happens there. But as far as the other ones, I've only been keeping up with Saito, Handyman in Another World. The other stuff, I just haven't. And thanks to guys like Serranos and all that, I'm able to sort of weed out the stuff I don't even want to waste my time on. He's got his good lists. He watches a couple episodes and then switches things up. So yeah. Although there's some pretty neat ones here. KJ File. The second season of KJ File. All about kaiju, probably. But yes, that's it, I believe. I've covered everything I wanted to cover. There's too many heckin' things to watch and do is kind of why I've forsaken TV and movies somewhat. Must focus on the video games. Video games. Yes. Me too. I wanted to play One Piece Odyssey yesterday, but, things popped up. Got to get things done. And then I watched a movie last night as well. Live action movie. What was it called? It was called The Illusionist. And I really enjoyed that. It was quite good. Takes place around the turn of the century. This fella is a magician who knows magic, or does he? Because he happens to fool or wants to take down the crown prince of Austria, because he finds him very repulsive, and he can get away with too many bad things. So this illusionist wants to take him down. I think he called himself Eisenheim. So I enjoyed that movie yesterday. There will be a kaiju show later this year. You've been reading the manga? Okay, nice. Everyone, I don't know anybody who doesn't like their kaijus. I mean, people are guys in rubber suits stomping through the city, destroying everything. Makes for a good time. So yes, I believe that's it for me. Coming up in February, I have to decide if I want to switch over to a theme for that month. The obvious one would be like romantic anime. I don't know if anybody else is going to do that. I don't really want to copy anybody either, but I guess I'll see. I'll look ahead and see if anyone else is doing anything like that, because that's one possibility. Kaijus make great allies. Comrade Godzillionaire is a great chief kaiju officer. I'll say he is. Comrade Godzillionaire has my full support. But yeah, I would say that's it for my anime stream today. I would just like to thank everyone that came out today. The list is growing longer and longer every time. You know what? It makes me just thrilled to see everyone coming out. Very, very appreciative. I just can't say enough good things about you guys. People like Jake D. He's been a supporter for a long time. And Jenna, brand new. It's always a pleasure. The Underground. You guys, I appreciate that. And Godzillionaire, always good to see you stop by. Who doesn't like the affluent kaiju? And there's Alex Moore, the old working man there. It's always good to have you drop in. Whoopa Troopa. Who could forget Comrade Leader? And Mike from Pacific 4 and 4. No, there's more. And Blaine. Blaine always there with the knowledge, the Japanese knowledge, always the go-to guy whenever I need to know anything. And Gap After Dark. Hey! It's always great to have Gap After Dark stop in. Yes. So please remember everybody, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to me, please subscribe. It helps me out. Helps me get noticed. Maybe YouTube will start putting my videos out a little more for people to see, or the streams. I don't know if I'm doing what the algorithm wants, but whatever. I'm doing my own thing. Nobody's going to tell me what to do. There's other channels out there with good content as well. People I personally watch, and I like their stuff, so I've subscribed to them, and maybe you should too. People like Mike from Pacific 414, Blaine from Blaine's Escape Corner, Ronan66, DJ Ronnie G, Brandon the Anime Guy, there's their Nerdporial Lifeform, and Punkwaddle from Floral from Under a Rock. And hopefully soon, Whoopa. Once he gets his internet sorted out, I'd like to see him back to doing some of his streams. They're always fun to hang out in. I have a Discord. It's called The Shop. As you know, I'm a tradesman, and tradesmen hang out at the shop. They shoot the breeze. I'm out there on Twitter, and just like everyone else is, I have some of my videos on Bitchute, Odysee, and Rumble, and I have them there because they aren't as heavy-handed as YouTube is. So they are there in their unedited form. So I encourage you to watch those if you haven't already. Coming up, it's going to be Trades Talk Tuesday, the very last day of January. Trades Talk Tuesday is where I talk about skilled trades, what you can do to get into them, what it's like to be in them, and share some of the stories I've been a part of, and some of the projects. I will have pictures, and sometimes I have videos. But it's a time just to come and hang out and see what's out there if you haven't been exposed to the skilled trades at all, or if you know somebody that is in the skilled trades, please tell them to come by. I would really like to talk with them about what they do as a skilled tradesperson. On Saturdays are always my gaming stream. This time I am getting through Astro Boy for the Game Boy Advance. This game is hard. It is kicking my ass. I am trying my best, but I sure have a hard time when I encounter some of these bosses, figuring out what to do first of all, and then being able to beat them down, because my Astro Boy needs to be way stronger. So if you ever want a good laugh watching a guy die all the time, yeah, come on out over there and give it a watch. It's always the same time. I always try 9 a.m. Mountain Time. I know it's in the morning. I know people, if you're in the Pacific time zone, it's early, but if you're in the Eastern, it's a little bit later on. It's 11 o'clock, but it's okay. It seems to be one of the best times for me to stream is in the morning when there's not much going on. And then obviously next Sunday will be Anime Day, Anime Chat Day, and I will have watched another show, and you can all hear my review on it, and you can tell me what you guys like. I'll tell you what I like. We can have some just all around excellent anime goodness, because that seems to be the only thing that's produced well nowadays and gives us pretty much anything, any genre we want. It's a very tough game. Yeah, you got her, Whoopa. You got her. It's definitely a big challenge, yeah. So yeah, I just want to say I appreciate every single one of you that comes by here. I couldn't do it without you. You guys provide me a lot of joy, telling me what you like, sharing your opinions. Makes for a great time overall. And everyone, I hope you have a great week. You know, it's going to be February soon. So the months are going by, and hopefully it gets warmer. Because I believe right now it's something like minus 10 or something out there right now. So I really want it to warm up. I want the snow to melt, because I'm tired of wearing long johns. Just let's warm up over here. Anyway, thank you all for coming out. I've been Pulp Culture Mechanic, and I am signing off.